Hey guys! Welcome to another episode of Cocktails and Conversations, and today we're just having some good old-fashioned wine because this is our first time back after a little break and we're not trying to get too crazy. Right. Anyways, Kimmy's gonna let y'all know what the topic is this week and then we're gonna get it poppin'. Cheers!
Yeah, and by the way guys, it's just Moscato. It's Rosado Moscato d'Asti or D'Asti.
Moscato d'Asti.
Okay, Miss Italian girl. D'Asti.
Come on.
Anyway, this is sweet Moscato, and yeah, so this week's topic is going to be about first date etiquette because now that cuffing season is over, it's dating season. You know, the time when you just date bad people, not be with none of them. Anyway, so Alicia is going to start.
Okay, so first date etiquette, I don't know if we're supposed to be saying things you shouldn't do on a first date or if it's things that we should do on a first date.
Things you shouldn't do.
But I'm guessing it's things you shouldn't do. So one for me is, this is going to jump to the end of the date, kind of random. But if you go out for a meal with said person, you know, dinner, lunch, brunch, whatever the case is, most likely the male party is going to pay for the meal. That's first date etiquette.
That's debatable.
Okay, it's debatable, but I'm just saying traditionally the guy would pay for the meal. So if he does do this, ladies, I do think that it is first date etiquette that you leave the tip. Would you agree?
I agree with that, but personally for me, I'm not having no guy pay for my meal on the first date. It's like we're gonna go half and half on this baby, or even I'll let me pay. Like I'm just not about that life. I feel like that sets you up for being the one.
I don't know. We're talking first date etiquette here, and I'm just trying to keep it objective because for me personally, I wouldn't want him to pay for my shit either. Like, I can think of all the first dates I've been on, and I've pretty much, paid my half of the meal or whatever. And if I did pay my half, it was because it turned into some type of argument and in which I was like forced to not pay because apparently that's like demasculating or whatever the word is. Is it demasculating or demasculinating the man or whatever? I've had my fair share of drama with wanting to pay for my own food. Like my fair share, trust me. Like it's turned into serious contention because I want to pay for my own shit. So yeah.
Okay. So that being said, girls, if you go on the first date with a guy and he pays for the entire bill, you at least leave like a $5, $10.
No, if you're gonna not pay for your food, be 20% tip.
What?
Are you kidding me? You just ate for free. You just ate for free, and you didn't have to.
Yeah, but then guess what? If it gets to the second,
you should leave.
If it gets to the second date, though, you're paying for the next meal. Because as far as I know, it's supposed to be alternating. First date guy, second date girl, and then next date, it goes.
Or you can just simply leave a 20% tip. And the next time you go on a date, if there is a next time, maybe you'll pay for the food and he'll leave the tip. That way, it's still alternating. Like you should leave a good, healthy tip for the first date if you didn't pay for your food. I'm sorry, that's just how I
No, I mean, I wasn't trying to say that she should leave a healthy tip. I was just saying,
no, but just say $5, $10.
That ain't no 20%. I was honestly just talking. But my first one is, guys, Netflix and chill is not a first date. So if you're gonna invite me to come to my house and we can chill and talk and get to know each other on a first date, I am going to dub your shit. First of all, I'm not even available. But I'm just saying, if I was available. No, how do you feel about Netflix and chill as a first date?
Not me. That's I'm trying to smash.
Exactly, right? And I'm actually intending to smash.
It's actually a little bit disrespectful.
Exactly.
Netflix and chill for a first date. It's kind of like you're pretty much telling me I don't respect you enough to even pretend to take you on a real date. Like I'm just trying to get in your pants, and that's just the bottom line.
Exactly.
So yeah, no.
I feel like Netflix and chill is for a well-established relationship.
Yes.
And if you guys are really Netflixing and chilling, I'm sorry, I know a lot of y'all are nasty. And when you hear Netflix and chill, you really mean you gonna fuck. But there's people out there, I can attest to this, actually Netflix and chill. So if we're talking about real Netflix and chill, it's still not first date appropriate, I feel like, because you're coming to my house or I'm coming to yours. I'm not
pretty personal.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're in my personal space, and I don't know you like that, so
you gotta cut it with the Netflix and chill for the first date.
I agree. So the next one for me is, I wouldn't really say it's first date etiquette, but I feel like the whole dinner movie thing is like totally played out. Like if you go on a first date, I'm sorry, like
what kind of animal are you?
No, I mean like no disrespect to anybody watching that. That's your like go-to date or whatever. But for a first date, show me that you're interesting and that you're adventurous. First of all, we going on a first date. I would assume that a first date you're trying to get to know the person though. Mm-hmm. What y'all talking about in the movie? Let me know.
Yeah, that's why it's dinner and the movie. The dinner is a part of getting to know each other, and the movie is the chemistry. Like, it's levels to dating.
Honestly, I feel like if you were going out to dinner, like any chemistry you could have gotten at the movie, you could get at dinner. Like, what you need to be prolonging this shit for. I think you need to pick one good activity.
I think you're miserable. Like, what?
I think you need to pick one good activity and let it not be the movies because it's pointless. Y'all can't talk about nothing. Y'all can't even look at each other. It's dark. Like, it just doesn't make any sense for a first date. You know, I don't care who I'm offending at this point. I think it's so stupid that for a first date that you want to take a chick to the movies. Maybe I'm talking because I'm salty because that happened. But I'm just saying, you can't even talk. Like,
I feel you in the sense that I don't think that dinner and movies played out. However, for a first date, I feel like you should definitely show more personality in selecting what date it's going to be. You know, maybe if you're a basketball fan and you got cash like that, take me to go see a basketball game or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can talk in between and we can actually get to know each other, and it's a setting that you enjoy and like you're trying to show me your life type.
Yeah, you know and to me that's like a more low pressure environment. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
And that actually leads me, guys, to my second one is first date. And this, you know, you meet a guy and he's taking you on a first date, and he's like, "Let's go to the club." And I'm just here looking at you like,
I'm so sorry. People ask people to go to the club as a date.
My dude, this happened to me before. I heard the shit, but it's like, it's not even about curve. It's like, how you even thought that this was okay? Yeah, so in case you're unfamiliar about what happens in the club, people get drunk, they start dancing up on each other, and then you're gonna attempt to take me home. And then that's not happening. So then therefore, club first date is just, and then what, we can't even talk to each other there, right? Because this is loud.
So do you think that the whole asking to go to a club for a first date is kind of the same motive as trying to Netflix and chill on a first date?
In a sense, yeah. It's like, I mean, that's for the people who are subliminally using Netflix and chill. Because some people really mean Netflix and chill.
So that's kind of like also then technically like if somebody was to ask you on a first date and try to take you to a bar.
That's different. Bars, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like, some real friendships and some serious deep ass conversations take place at bars.
This is true, but at the same time, it could be on some, oh, let's have some fake deep conversation, get you drunk and take you home type of shit.
Well, it's levels to the types of drunk that you're gonna get in a different environment, right? Let's say we're at home and we're having drinks at home. We're not gonna get rowdy drunk at home. We're gonna probably just get like either chill drunk or like intellectual drunk, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you in a club, the music is booming, like you're hearing Fetty Wap. Then all of a sudden now you hear Conscience, you hear Brooke all the time. Yeah, you're gonna leave. You're gonna want to leave.
I just can't believe somebody try to ask you to go to a club. That is so ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah, and so that it's a dumb. I feel like, guys, if you really do this, like if you really ask females to go to a club on a first date, like, could you please just reevaluate your whole entire existence and just wheel it back? Because that's not cool.
On a first date, I think it's very inappropriate for a guy to think it's okay. I think I've actually mentioned this in a previous video, but I'm gonna say it specifically about a first date. Don't try to hold my hand. I do not know you like that.
Oh my god. What if y'all are crossing the street?
I'm a big girl. I can cross the street.
And like, what if it's like some kind of next jungle type of area and like you need help to do?
Come on. I think that you're reaching, okay? Like, I don't know you. Okay, yeah, we had dinner. We're gonna take a small little stroll or whatever the case is. Why you gotta hold my hand for? I just met you. This is getting to know. You don't know me, so don't hold my hand. Like, I don't know. I'm the kind of person that feel like if I had a boyfriend, I wouldn't want him to be holding my hand all the time in public. So the fact that I just met you, what makes you think it's okay for you to be holding my hand? Like,
I feel you. Guys, this one is for a dinner or dining experience as well. We go out together. This is our first date. Please keep it in your head, guys, that this is a first date, not like an actual relationship going forward. Don't ask me what I'm finna get. Like, what does it matter? You're only asking that because you probably think, okay, I gotta impress her by paying the bill, but I gotta see if my cash is right. So let me see if she's gonna have the steak or the chicken. right? And then you calculate it like, damn, let me ask my sister to send me this paper. Get this quick pay. Real quick, like, no. And that's why every time someone asks me that, like on the first date, I'm like, well, I don't really know. I can't really decide between the, yeah. Because I damn well already know what I want. Because if I know what restaurant we're going to, best believe I already checked the menu and I already know what I want. But I'm just not gonna tell you that. Like, what do you need to ask that for?
Because they want to see if they can pay for it. And the thing is, it's not like they know what they want and then they ask you, oh, I'm getting blah blah blah. What are you getting? Or even if they know, they'd be like, oh, I'm getting blah blah blah. What are you getting? And then you tell them, and then they like fake look around or whatever, and then low key look back at the menu. Then they scroll and they're looking at it so they can look at the price and try to keep it low key. Like, no, you're not.
Not only that, yo, the menu be just dropping on the table. Like the waiter just came, drop the menu right there. So what you finna get?
Yeah,
like you mad beastie asking what?
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Sorry.
And also, guys, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna skip you. But don't ever be late on the first date. Like, first impressions are everything.
I was gonna say that.
You were?
That was my next one. Anyways, so like I was saying before she tried to steal my point, first date etiquette, I feel like neither the male nor the female should be late on the first date. I know some girls like to be like, oh, I need to be fashionably late and make an entrance and make him wait and all this nonsense. Life is really not a game, folks. It's not that serious. Let's both be cordial, respect each other's time, and be on time. Yeah?
I feel like if you're a girl and you right on time, like you look first. I'm sorry. If a guy's coming to pick you up, you best believe you're gonna be in the car waiting at least 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes. Like,
I'm so sorry. If you're punctual, you're thirsty.
No. If you're picking me up, that's different. It's like if we have some weird date together, like we're meeting each other at a location, then okay, let's be on time because you probably have to reservation. You have to do this extra stuff. If you're picking me up, you have to wait at least 10 minutes.
Okay, but let me ask you a question.
It's like I wasn't sweating you that much to the point that I had to make sure I was punctual. You can't, you gotta think how they go.
Yeah, but I actually kind of feel like you're a little bit contradictory in the sense that if we meet somewhere, we gotta be on time because we most likely have a reservation.
That's like dinner.
If he's picking you up, most likely you still have a reservation.
On a first date, let's just dial it back.
First of all, who you clapping at? Keep
on the first date, first of all, nobody's picking, like, I don't feel like a guy should pick you up for a first date for dinner. When it's dinner. It sounds like it's like, what's the difference if we're going somewhere else? But I'm telling you, it's just mad intimate, and it's like, it's like he's showing off. That's like a guy like picking up his girl kind of gesture, and like he's showing her off kind of thing, and they come like mad, like she's mad looking bougie, bad and bougie, and like, yeah.
I actually don't think a guy should pick a girl up on a first date, period.
Exactly. Well,
why he needs to know where I live at? That's some creepy shit. Next thing he's stalking me and some shit. Like, I'm good. Like, what if it don't work out? And he go like, like, I'm not.
I guess. Well, I guess that whole late thing, just don't be late to the actual location. I guess you
don't
should.
Be late.
But I'm not sure the girl should.
No, because if you have a reservation, that's just rude. I don't know. I try not to be late, especially in this day and age. People are busy. Your time is valuable. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to somebody else's time because I don't want anybody to be disrespectful to my time. So I just feel like you should be on time.
I guess.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
I should still show up. Like, still show up. Like,
hot ass guys.
So my last one, and this was supposed to be a bonus one, but homegirl wanted to steal my point or whatever. So, with that being said, my last one is, and this is to guys, actually girls too, because they have some girls that like to reach. Don't go to a first date and start asking wild, deep questions about my past. And like, when I say that, I don't mean like on some scratching the surface type of shit. I'm talking about some Inspector Gadget shit. Like you're really trying to unfold a mystery of my life on a first date, and this happened to me before. Like, also how many dudes you slept with?
What?
Oh, word, right? I'm so yo. Can't shoot me now if I'm lying. Like, it's crazy.
Wait. That is not a first date question.
At all. You should not be asking me. I feel like you shouldn't be asking me anything too much about my past. Maybe about like growing up,
your
cultural,
your childhood, maybe your
not like
hobbies and shit. Like the fuck.
It was a guy I went to college with. I hope you're not watching this. It was a guy I went to the university with. We went on a date or whatever. We went to dinner. And he's like, oh, so he started off by asking, so you ever dated anybody on campus before? I was like, nah, I don't really mess with these people. And like, I had just gotten out of a situation, so I really wasn't looking anyway.
Right.
And he's like, all right. So in all, like, you go around a lot? I'm like, what? I'm like,
Okay, wait, hold on. Hold up a minute.
You go around a lot?
First of all, it's bad enough that you asking that question. Second of all, that's the way that you're gonna ask
First
it.
of all, if you even had to ask if I go around a lot, why are we at a date? Why are you interested?
This is also
Because you're obviously just trying to do something. At this point, if you're asking me that.
This is also true.
I mean, did you leave at that point? Because I was like, honestly, I feel like that's a very inappropriate question for you to be asking me at this point. Like, if we're gonna continue to have this date right now and speak to each other and get to know each other, that's not something you need to ask me right now. Whatever. Word. Right. I'm sorry. I'm dead eye sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I was just trying to see like if I was like what?
Trying to see what?
I don't understand. I don't want to cut him off. Like, I don't know what she was trying to see, but I feel like you should not ask any woman a question like that.
I would have been out. I'm sorry. I'd have been like, I'm sorry. I don't think this is gonna work out. Have a good night. Enjoy your dinner.
Maybe I am too nice.
Enjoy your dinner.
Honestly, that's why I told you it's like you would be blown away by what I was gonna say, because like,
yo, let me tell you straight up. Anything that happened to me, right? Like, not only would I have been out, I would have probably cussed him off stink, because to me that's really freaking disrespectful that you felt like you could ask me that, because that to me lets me know that you have some type of like preconceived something, even if it's small, in your mind about me, which is like And then after that, if I see a dude on campus, like, listen, I'm tired to me. Come to the Empire. Anyways, it's a wrap for today's Cocktails and Conversations. We hope you guys liked it, and we would love it if you guys leave us some comments. Let us know what are some things or some do's or don'ts of first date etiquette. Let us know in the comments, and yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we're approaching the end of the first season of Cocktails and Conversations, so we're gonna be on a little break, but we will be back after the end of the season, and during that time, you guys need to let us know like
what you want us to talk about
in the next season.
Yeah,
because we want it to be more focused on you guys and what you guys want to talk about.
Right.
So once again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.